Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video is really incredible because we've got Jered's very first white-tailed deer right here. Shout out to Rance's Deer Processing for hooking us up with some excellent meat. So we're going to be making some deer hamburgers today, but to start we're going to show you some of the highlights from Jered's first doe kill. So here we go. Enjoy his clips.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Executive Peter over here. We're getting ready to go slay some either a big buck or a doe. I'm dropping Ethan off at the north side of the property here. We're going to be hunting directly across from each other. Would you say about 2 or 3 football fields? 2 or 3 football fields in length. He is going to be on the northwest corner of the property, and I will be on the northwest side of the woods. So if I take his binoculars, we should be able to see each other and see what's going on up and down the ditch line. So hopefully we get something tonight, guys, and just stay tuned. All right, we just got out here. Pretty still. There's someone combining over there to the west of us. But we're gonna get up there and see if we can't find something to shoot at. First doe, baby. First doe.
Sun's down. Heading out of the stand. Word on the street is Jered just smoked a doe, so we're gonna go check it out. His first deer. Nice, man. You get a little buck fever, even though it was a doe. Were you like this?
Dude, I was shaking like a son of a bitch. It kept coming toward me, and I wouldn't get a clean shot, Spot over here. My arrow was just, oh, you missed it.
Did you find the arrow?
Yeah, Liz has it. She was like, I dropped it right here, literally.
I can see it clear as day. Not a bad size first one. Probably about 100-pounder.
That's it, you think?
You gotta think you got all the blood and guts and bones.
Someone's beeping.
It's probably mine. I just set it in the corner.
We're gonna lose a
Trying to
lot
charge.
once we get going.
Got
No
some-
nuts. That's a good start. Right now it's probably about 140.
I think.
You're gonna pull. That's a good sized deer. Do you want to do
You
it
wanna
out
wear
there with
this?
the tractor light?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pull her over there. Some milk.
All right, quick interview. Thoughts on your first deer?
It was cool, man. Exhilarating, honestly.
Did you get your plums ripe?
Yeah, my plums were ripe. No, it was cool as heck. She was coming in over there.
Actually,
My scope was kind of all over the place. I didn't know exactly how I wanted to hit her or not, and then she turned to the right angle, and I was able to hit her, and she fell right down.
that better?
I had to track this thing for miles.
Miles, okay. 10 feet. Good job, brother. Okay, we'll give you this guy. You know how to clean one?
Seems appropriate.
You know how to clean this?
Oh, you're here.
Oh, I ain't doing it for you. This is your job, bud.
Huh?
This is your job. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a really cool hunt, and it was a lot of fun to watch the video. Jered's first deer, and he even dropped the thing, which is even better. Also, that was on our family farm, which is pretty cool. So now we're gonna make the hamburgers. We've got 1 pound of ground venison here, and we've got all of our ingredients over here. We're gonna start with some of our wet ingredients. We're gonna add some cheese. You can get just any kind of cheese that you want. This is about 1 cup full of cheese. We've got 1 cup of bacon bits, 1 cup of onions, and then 1 cup of finely diced mushrooms. And all of this stuff should help cut some of the game flavor. Venison is notorious for being very gamey, so when you kind of mask it with a lot of these flavors, it won't be nearly as strong of a meat. So you're going to want to mix all this up, and then we'll put the dry ingredients in last. Alright, we got it pretty much mixed up. Now I'm going to have my lovely assistant Jered Ramsey. He's going to go ahead and dump some of the dry ingredients in. We've got garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and, quote, a pinch of salt. So go ahead and dump that in there.
Quote, a pinch of salt.
And then we've also got some breadcrumbs. This is about 1/2 venison, 1/2 everything else. Just dump it all, it should be good. And then whenever you're ready.
You used to be able to do that one-handed.
We've also got 1 egg that we're going to crack in here to help hold everything together. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to mix this all up, and then we will see if it sticks together okay. And if it's still a little dry, we can add another egg, or we can add some more liquid to it, some kind of seasoning sauce. It's still a little bit dry, so we're going to go ahead and add just a touch of A1 to help make it a little more runny and stick together a little better. So just a little bit. That's good. And A1's got a lot of really good flavor too, so putting that in the hamburger will make it even better. Oh, there's a hair in this one. That'll be given to Dad. Okay, so now we've got the 1 pound, and we're going to do like 1/4 pound of venison, but it's obviously going to be a little bit bigger because it's got all the ingredients in there. But try to divide it out to however many hamburgers you want, and then you're going to want to flatten it out. And then once you get it flat, you're going to kind of want to put like a little bit of a divot on the inside, kind of like that, because that way once it heats up and starts to shrink, it won't just make it a smaller hamburger. It will still stay about the same round. We're also buttering all the buns, because once we get the grill nice and hot at the end of our cooking of our hamburgers, we are going to toast these buns just a little bit so they're a little crunchy. Well, the grill blew out, but we're started back up again, and we are almost at 300 degrees, or a little over 300 now. It is extremely windy today. Cooking on the grill in the wind, not the best option. We're gonna make it work though. All right, we got the grill at a little over 400 degrees now, so we're gonna go ahead and put these hamburgers on. And we're gonna try to keep it around that temperature, and then we're going to give it probably a good 5 minutes on this kind of high heat, and then we'll come back and check it, just to make sure they're not flaming up really bad. And there we go, all 4 of them are on now. And then we're gonna let this guy heat back up, and we'll come back and check them in a few minutes. A little over 400 degrees now. They're doing really, really good. Still taking a great shape. They're not shrinking up too much. I think we're gonna try and flip them now. Wish me luck. Hopefully they don't fall apart. And those are looking really, really good. Another couple minutes on the other side, we should be done. A little sliced pepper jack. Oh yeah, couple minutes on that. Then we're gonna throw the buns on, and she should be done. So we're getting real close now. Cheese is getting about halfway done. We're gonna get the buns on here. Remember, you gotta butter them just a little bit. That way they get nice and crunchy. I don't know if they're all gonna fit, but we're gonna make them try. Leave the buns on there for like a minute at the most, just to check them. They're gonna get black and start to crunch and brown, but after that they should be good to go. It definitely adds to the burger having a crunchy bone. "30 more seconds, we should be good to go." Might I also add, never cooked venison burgers before. These are looking real good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get them off the grill now. Yeah, those are looking phenomenal. Let's get the buns off first so they don't crunch up too much. Look at that, that's awesome. there it is. It's definitely a little darker than like a normal one. I'm gonna go with a little ketchup first. That's really good. That is like really, really good. 100% would do this again. I think the pepper jack's key because you can really, really taste the pepper jack. Sorry about the wind noise right now. I'm doing a little taste test outside. It's pretty good. The wild game, it's not really there. I don't think it's as good as beef. I would say beef hamburger is better, but with the pepper jack, it kind of cuts a lot of that so you don't notice that it's venison. There's not a lot of game, like I said, about the pepper jack. It's key. So I want to say thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys like this recipe. Give it a try and let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed this little episode, little catch and cook. Big congrats to Jered on his first deer. So make sure to get out there, do some whitetail hunting, and give yourself some hamburgers and try it out because it's really, really good. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.